In the heart of whispering woods where ancient trees stretched their gnarled branches toward the heavens, and the air hummed with the secrets of the wild, shimmering like moonlight caught in a spider's web, and her amber eyes gleamed with an insatiable curiosity that set her apart from her burrow mates. Its bark etched with the stories of countless seasons, the scent of damp earth, wild thyme, and mushrooms filled her days. But Elara's heart yearned for something beyond the familiar rhythm of foraging for clover and dodging the occasional hawk. Often spoke of ancient legends, tales of rainbows that weren't mere arcs of color but bridges to realms of magic. One late autumn afternoon, as the sun hung low, Elara, nestled in her burrow, listened as raindrops pelted the ground. It left behind a world polished by water, every leaf glistening like a jewel. Was a rainbow unlike any she had ever seen. Like embers of a sacred fire, orange shimmered like molten honey, green pulsed with the life of emerald forests. It was no mere trick of light. It felt alive, beckoning her forward. My child, woven by the spirits of the sky, but only those with courage in their paws and purity in their hearts can find it. And those words echoed in Elara's mind as she gazed at the rainbow, guarding secrets older than the forest itself. But the pull of adventure was too strong to resist. She packed a small bundle of provisions, clover. The journey was not without peril. Brambles snagged at her fur. Perhaps something older echoed through the undergrowth. A narrow stream, swollen by the storm, but Elara, small though she was, had learned resourcefulness from seasons of survival. She found a fallen log, mossy and slick, and carefully hopped across, her heart pounding as the wood creaked beneath her. Beyond the stream, the glade opened before her, bathed in the rainbow's radiant glow. The air here was different, sweeter. At the rainbow's end stood a shimmering portal. What lay beyond? Would she return? The portal paused, as if sensing her doubt, thought of her grandmother's tales, and leaped through the veil. She emerged in a realm that defied imagination, a vast meadow where twilight reigned eternal. Flowers bloomed in impossible hues, lilies that glowed with an inner light, their petals releasing scents of vanilla, spice, and something unnameably divine. Fireflies wove through the air. In the center of the meadow stood a crystalline tree, each one emitting a soft, musical chime. But this paradise was not unguarded. His coat of fiery red streaked with golden threads, his eyes ancient and knowing, like pools of liquid starlight. In this realm, no predator hunted. Little wanderer, leery and sad, his voice like the rustle of autumn leaves over stone. But why have you come? Elara, her voice small but steady, spoke of her longing for adventure, her dreams of discovering something greater than the ordinary life of whispering woods. She told of the stories that had fueled her courage, of her desire to understand the world's hidden wonders. Lyrian listened, his tail swishing thoughtfully, and then revealed the realm's deepest secret. The rainbow was a mirror of the soul. Red was passion, fierce and unyielding. Orange, the spark of creativity. Yellow, the warmth of joy. Green, the strength of growth. Blue, the calm of peace. Indigo, the whisper of intuition. And violet, the clarity of wisdom. The tree's fruits allowed one to taste these essences, amplifying them within the eater's heart. But each fruit came with a trial egg. Elara, drawn to the promise of understanding, a vision enveloped her. She stood in whispering woods, but it was changed to great storm. Winds howled, uprooting trees. In the vision, she saw herself alone, but then she remembered her grandmother's words. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to act despite it. In the vision, Elara rallied her fellow rabbits to dig channels to divert the flood. The storm in her vision subsided, and she awoke, her mind sharp and clear, as if a veil had lifted from her thoughts. Lyrian's eyes softened. You have passed, little one. The rainbow's end is not a place to stay, but a beginning, a spark to carry forward. He plucked a radiant seed from the crystalline tree. Plant this where your heart calls home, he said. She met other creatures who had found the rainbows, and a sparrow who had tasted the yellow fruit of joy and now sang melodies that could lift the heaviest heart and carry their gifts back to their homes. The meadow, Lyrian explained, as the portal began to shimmer, signaling the rainbows fading in her world. Elara stepped back through, clutching the seed tightly, the rainbow dissolving like mist. The journey back to her burrow was quieter, the forest now familiar again. She planted the seed beside her oak tree home, its petals shifting through every color of the rainbow. After every storm, the flower bloomed, their ends always near Elara's burrow. Elara became a storyteller, their eyes wide as they listened by moonlight. Peace, intuition, and wisdom. She showed them how to face their fears, to find courage in their smallness, and to seek the wonders hidden in plain sight. The flower by her burrow became a beacon, drawing other curious creatures, squirrels, back to their own corners of the forest. Years passed, and Elara grew old, her fur now threaded with white like her grandmother's, but the flower never faded, and neither did her spirit, carried by winds and wings, until every creature in the wild knew her name. They looked to its end, and the colors of the heart can light the darkest paths. Thus, Elara's legacy lived on, in the endless wonder of the world's hidden rainbows.